Hey guys, Dan the Craft Beer Man back at it again with a new brew review for you today. So today I have a Spring Fever Gruit Ancient Ale. This comes from Salt Spring Island Ales, also known as Gulf Island Brewery. They're on Salt Spring Island, of course, established 1998. This particular beer is a 5.2 ABV and the IBU is unknown. So a little bit about Salt Spring. They're considered a cottage brewery. Their beer is fresh, unpasteurized, no preservatives, no chemicals. The water that they use is gorgeous mountain spring water, and whenever possible they try to use organic ingredients. Their beer is handmade and in small batches. They have a variety of great beers. They have porters, bitters, heathers, IPAs, winter ales, rye IPAs, amber ales, bocks, gruits, nettles, and raspberry wheats. Two of my favorite beers by them is their Earl Grey IPA and their creme brulee vanilla stout. Two absolutely amazing beers. But I don't see a lot of their products here, but they're starting to come over more. So, and then they're doing unique stuff like this Gruit, and then like a heather ale, which is technically not beer, but it's in the beer family. I know it's weird. All right, so a little bit about Gruits. Gruit is actually the German word for herb. These beers were thought to be botanical, or they would use plants that would have medicinal properties. Usually they're a specific blend of herbs, not so much a beer style. They're usually perfumey. They were popular during medieval Europe. They were popular before hops were discovered or used. Now they could have things like sweet gale, mugwort, yarrow, ground ivy, horehound, and heather. They can also have juniper berries, ginger, caraway seeds, aniseed, nutmeg, cinnamon, and eventually hops. These beers can be fruity, floral, and sometimes, I guess, a little bit bitter, sometimes sweet, sometimes sour, depending on, I guess, your taste buds. So the brewer's notes on this particular beer passed down in families or jealously guarded by monasteries. Gruit Ale recipe comes from an era when beer was flavored with a variety of herbs and spices, developed with the help of Salt Spring's Wild Seed School of Herbal Studies. Our Salt Spring Spring Fever Gruit is made without hops, using wild crafted herbs and a little lunar magic. Alright, so let's give this one a go. This is Spring Fever Gruit Ancient Ale from Salt Spring Island Ales. Alright, cheers. It's a bit sour, a bit tart. It's a very interesting color. Like, it's got like orange and ambers and kind of like a auburn. It's very interesting. It's an interesting kind of orange hue. Very floral, a little bit sweet, a little bit sour. It's very different. It's very unique. It does remind me a lot of if you had Moody Ale's lavender sour. Very similar to this, minus the lavender. Not a strong aftertaste. Kind of like a cider, but kind of not. It's interesting. I'm going to give this a 3.75 from me. I was just hoping for a little bit stronger, distinct flavors. I can't really identify anything specific from it, other than, yeah, it's just floral, a little bit sweet, a little bit sour, a little bit tart. It's refreshing. We've been having some hot summer days here in Vancouver. Great, great for your cabin or patio or the beach or lake or just your front or backyard. So yeah, 3.75 for me. I think I picked this up at the government liquor store off of Broadway at Kingsgate Mall. What would I pair this with? I would say roasts, things unique like quail or venison, chicken, turkey, even stuffing, like because it has a lot of herbs in it. You could even do a quiche, maybe even some yams or some sweet potato. Maybe cheeses like blue cheese or goat cheese or cream cheese. Maybe even some seafood dishes or some shellfish. Who knows? Maybe some, like, I don't know, char or salmon. Maybe even like a nice trout with this. It's unique. It's different. Doesn't taste too much like beer. Yeah, it really reminds me of the lavender sour from Moody Ales. So, and just very finely carbonated. It's almost like minimal carbonation in there. So again, this is Spring Fever Gruit Ancient Ale, 3.75 for me. Don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. Use Untappd. Use the government liquor store app. I personally like Untappd a little bit better, but you should be able to find this or other Salt Spring Island brewery products close to you. They are becoming a lot more popular in the Lower Mainland, and if this isn't up your alley, then if you see the Earl Grey IPA or definitely the Creme Brulee Vanilla Stout, phenomenal beer, great beer, and this is great too. Just it's just very different from beer. All right, guys, that's it from me. Hope you're staying well, staying safe, cheering on the Canucks. They're not doing so good right now, so they need your cheers. So all the more reason to stay home and drink beer, watch the Canucks, and watch your favorite beer guy, this guy. All right, guys, that's it for me. Stay well, stay safe. Remember, keep calm and drink craft beer. Cheers.